Well, we're having this workshop on talent management, which allows us to explore the issues pertaining the acquisition, the development and deployment of talent in organizations. I think we spent time dealing a lot with the employer brand and the employee brand in the organization. We spoke a lot about how employers or companies position themselves to be attractive to talent.
Being here, I mean, it reinforced a lot of areas in talent management, and specifically for me, performance management has been an area of concern. And being at this session really touched on a lot of the key areas of performance management in terms of making it better, more effective in the organization, and also ways of improving what we already have with regards to performance management at First National Bank.
Well, it's been very informative. It really taught me a lot about emotional intelligence and how I can understand persons better, have persons know how they can communicate more effectively, and the important things in the workplace to have effective team, camaraderie.
I thought it was very helpful. The presenter, Dr. Reid, I thought he has excellent command and mastery of the subject matter concerning HR and performance development on the whole. So I think it is very worthwhile not only for HR officers, but I'll also recommend that executive teams have a similar meeting with Dr. Reid.
It was very useful. I would say a lot, but with respects to the last session where we had to make an action plan, we are going to take especially succession planning, because we think that's very important to be in place.
In the area of emotional intelligence, what I can take with me is the importance of understanding my own emotions in managing my team and managing the relationships that I have within the organization. And I think that is important, and I'm going back to how performance management being important, it ties nicely with that area of performance management.
Yes, it was very important for the development of our HR planning at our company, and we have learned that we still have to dig deep into HR topics in order to get the fill in the right blanks and get the right planning on where we want to be.
So we had I would call it excellent feedback, excellent interaction. And some of the sessions we probably spent more time on than we wanted to, because there was that level of engagement.
The thing about it is that most of our organizations go through the same processes. We most often have facing the same issues. So I think with these sort of discussions and these sort of forums, there is an environment for shared learning?
I think it's very important because, especially for me, I'm new in the game, so it was so good to hear how other professionals think and how it's done at their respective banks. So I think CAP has done a very excellent job pulling this together, and I'm very honored that I could be part of it.
Well, I must commend CAB for making this possible, and it provided us with an opportunity to network and to interact with other HR professionals. And I realized that we share common problems and we're able to share some of the best practices. And I see that this is the beginning of wonderful learning. So the learning does not stop here at the end of this workshop, but it will continue, because I'm certain that we will keep in touch and we will benefit from the learning that we have all been exposed to during this 2-day session.
Well, as a body, I think it is important because I don't see individual firms, individual organizations arranging that sort of a get-together. So I think as a body, CAB is playing a very important role in bringing our organizations together in that sort of forums.
Oh, for me, this was a real big eye-opener because as part of the Caribbean, it's a must. And Suriname is it's kind of a different case because we are South America, Latin America, but also Caribbean, and we are still not focused enough on our Caribbean partners. So we learn a lot about the other islands. We have a similar history, and I believe that a lot of answers lie in us collaborating together.
I think it's important from the standpoint that here is it, you're an industrial representative, and what you're able to do in a session or in an engagement such as this is to find technology or information or techniques that can be spread to everyone. So nobody is getting much of a competitive advantage over the other. As a representative of the organization, you are providing to all the players in the organization with the same level of information. I think the advantage is going to be who then takes it and runs with it.